Alright, as you know, we were going to be doing the 69 Chevelle. The voting was pretty close, but the Chevelle came out on top. This is the casting that we're going to do. It's got that ugly blue striping on it, so we're going to take care of that real quick. And about a month ago, no, probably 2 or 3 months ago, I did this one. So this isn't the finished product. This is one I did previous that I did with the same casting. So let's get going. Okay, we got her apart. Gonna have to get this in the stripper badly. I've done a 69 Chevelle couple months ago maybe, and I did it in a Spectraflame blue. But what we're going to do, we're going to do the Redline Shop Spectraflame Gold on this one. We got a plastic chrome base, typical plastic wheels. For plastic wheels, they're not too bad. It just would have been nice, you know, if Hot Wheels would have chromed up the spokes. But it is what it is. So we'll pop those off. And we're going to go with some monoblocks, some Dunlops on them. I'm not sure if I want to keep the interior black. I thought about white. Not really sure. When I get this painted, I might slide that in just to see about the black and the gold. I like the white interior that, you know, kind of makes the inside pop. But we'll see. And then obviously we've got the glass. It's a fairly new casting, so that's we'll dump her in some pledge, revive it, get it shining more than it does. It's not too bad. So let's get this in the stripper. So while we got the body in the stripper, got to put in a citrus strip, so it'll take a little while. I usually have some luck with about a half hour in there, so we're just easily, obviously, the plastic tabs. And just pop these wheels right off. We got the Dunlop, we got the 6-spoke chrome from Monoblock. Really like these monoblocks. And they come with the brass axles, 2 of them. And what I like to do is we'll grab the pliers and crimp one end. Slide the first wheel on there, and they go in there pretty good. We'll slide the next one, and we'll get it gauged in here where it needs to be with some decent spacing. Grab some other cutters. Cut that piece off. Crimp the other end. Looks like we can go in a little bit, so I'll trim this crimp do her again. Okay, there we go. Good set. Get some, we'll get a flathead screwdriver over here. Standard screwdriver. Open these tabs up just a bit. Just enough to slide those on. And then I will re-crimp that back down, that tab. Get both of them on there. And these, obviously the wheels they'll go freely on that axle. And what I'll do is I'll dab a little bit of gel glue down in there, put some activator just to keep everything centered and stable. So I'm going to do the other one, get this a rolling base going while we wait. And then I'll dunk that into some pledge and get it covered up. And we'll be right back. Okay, I got me some Pledge Revive here in a little cup. Need to grab some tweezies here. I didn't have to do any what is that? I didn't notice that before. See that little right in there? I don't know what that is. And it seems to be in the glass. Well, there ain't nothing I can do about that. But anyway, we'll go ahead and dunk it in. Wick off the excess. Make sure we don't get any pooling there in any of the corners. There we go. Once that dries, that'll be shimmering. What we'll do, we'll lay that back down on there. Scooch that on back. Put a cover on it. So don't get anything dropping down on there, any fuzzies. I got to decide on what I want to do with the interior. Obviously black and gold always kind of goes together well. But I really think that if I painted that white and maybe did some black accents on there, you know, somewhere on the bucket seats, did a black steering wheel, it might look all right. So we might try that. So we'll see how the stripper's doing, and I'll put back my Pledge Revive. I can usually get this anywhere, and it ain't cheap, but it ain't expensive. But if you can save what you got after you use it for what we're doing, all the better. So let's check out the body and see what's going on with the stripper. Okay, back to the body. We got her out of the stripper, and yeah, about a half hour, 45 minutes worth. It starts coming off, so let me get the rest of this off of here. Get it washed down. We'll get some flits on there and get her all nice and polished up. Get it ready for paint. Okay, I got it washed down. I took a wire wheel on the Dremel real quick and just kind of ran over it a little bit. Now that's obviously not the polish that I want. We're going to use the flits on that, but what I noticed after you get the paint off and get to looking at the casting, I don't really have casting lines that I need to take care of that are real ugly. But right there on the roof line there on the trim work, right in there, we need to get in there and let's get that straightened out here. Let's see if we got, oh look at there, didn't even notice that. Got a little bow in the A-pillar. That side looks fine, so we're going to need to bend that out. Kind of go around and clean up these windshield areas. Alright, we're going to throw a little flits on here. We're going to do some polishing. Okay, it shined it up pretty good, but just the zinc plating on there, you see how it looks a little pitty? You know what I might just do? Let's do a little degrease, plop her in the zinker. We'll leave that in there for 4 or 5 minutes and see what happens. Might have to do it a couple times. Alright, little zinc, little flits, some polish, a little wipe down. I think we're ready for some paint now. Okay, now I got it all taped off, and we're going to do a vinyl top going to use a little redlineshop.com Magic Black vinyl paint. Well, it came out pretty good until this. Ouch! Well, time to start over. Right, after 3 times I got that paint down. I don't know if I had some kind of contaminant on it. I did degrease, I washed, blah blah blah, all that. But 3rd time's a charm, and I got it down. Went ahead and painted the interior white, did some black accents on the bucket seats, the headrest, the steering wheel. Went ahead and tinted that black window. I thought it looked pretty sharp, I don't know. Some may like it, some may not. Finished it off with exterior detailing with the side markers, the tail lights, the headlights. Kind of darkened in the grill, give it a little more realism, as a lot of us do. Things are dust magnets. Get that cleared off. So I hope you guys like it. It was kind of a challenge, a little bit of a chore with the paint work, but I think it come out pretty good. So I want to thank you guys for watching this 4th episode of the Mean 16 series, the 69 Chevelle. And the next one coming up will be the turbine, which was the second highest in the voting category that we had in the community. I want to thank everybody for voting in that and participating. So that one will be coming up next, and we'll see you next time on 164 Revival.